Colby Covington versus Ian Machado Gary. If it will happen, and if it does happen, is it just going to be like memes the entire time?
It needs to be fucking memes the entire time because both of them are very mean fighters. Don't get me wrong, I am a Colby Covington fan, but he's making it increasingly hard for me to say that in public and make that declaration that I don't fucking have in whispered tones behind closed doors because of all the antics and bullshit. But I'd just rather not see that fight because as much as him and his wife both have screwing on older guys in common and pounding them out with each other, he really needs to move on to some younger meat. His wife ain't, but that's a different story. So,
And then I got two more questions for you before we get out of here. You guys get a little bit more content. Bobby, both my
ooh,
guys, for my big bangers. My first one, Arman Tsarukyan, huge win this past weekend. You think he gets the title shot? And if he does, what do you think? What do you think his odds are of winning?
I know a lot of people were fucking whining and bitching about Arman Tsarukyan, and there's all the fucking controversy. Was he choked out? Was he limp? I didn't even fucking notice until I started seeing the clips on the internet. Apparently, his shorts completely came off at fucking one point, and people were acting like he intentionally fucking did that. Just all the crazy ass conspiracy theories. I think it just boils down to this. Look, I get Charles Oliveira is a well loved guy, and I understand it and I accept it and I see why he's so well loved and has such a cult following and everything. But sometimes you just gotta take the motherfucker behind the house and shoot him. All right, like, do you really want him to fucking suffer? Do you really want him to suffer? And I'd rather it be me than somebody that doesn't fucking care about him. All right. If he's gonna go and get fucking shot behind the house, I'd rather it be Arman Tsarukyan than anybody else. It could be a lot fucking worse. He could be like BJ Penn just getting demolished by like Yair Rodriguez and shit. And he's still competitive. Don't get me wrong. It was an amazing
Oh
fucking
my
fight.
god, yeah.
That was an insane grappling fucking match right there. That if you still are one of those fuckers, I don't like grappling. It's two guys on top of each other, and I have concealed homoerotic fantasies about it. I don't know what to tell you. That was fucking amazing grappling.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. Extremely high level, extremely tactical from fucking the start to the end. Just great fight. Great fight on a card of great fights, and it still stands out, which is a testament to it. As far as do I think he wins if he gets the title shot? uh that's tough because man, I don't know how much I don't know how Islam's defensive grappling is because you never get to see his defensive grappling except for the first Arman fight was like the only time I can think of off the top of my head where he was ever challenged defensively. Obviously, usually you only see his offensive grappling. So that'd be at least competitive. It'd at least be fucking entertaining, and I give him a way fucking better shot than Dustin Poirier. I don't like Dustin Poirier. I'll be the first to fucking admit it. I do like Justin Gaethje, and just the amount of people just fucking both saying that before he lost to Max, Justin deserved the next title shot, and then now Poirier definitely fucking deserves it. I don't get it. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't fucking get it. Lightweight, as I said, used to be a Shark Tank. It used to be the deepest fucking division. Blah 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 blah. And now it just feels so fucking stale because Justin and Dustin both apiece have had 3 fucking title shots in the last 4 years, and I'm just fucking sick of seeing it. And I will actually take sick pleasure, at least when Dustin faces Islam here in June. I'll take fucking sick pleasure in Dustin getting steamrolled like I fucking know he will, and all the fucking cope and salt mines I'm gonna see in the fucking comments. Like we didn't just see this fucking shit a few years ago with Habib. So I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially with the fucking jumping guillotine. But back to Armin right quick to finish that up. He deserves it. And they even offered it to him right after the fight, but that was an underhanded ass negotiating fucking technique after the man literally just got done fighting in like the middle of fucking April. Hey, you want to fight in June? That's a pretty quick fucking turnaround
Yeah.
after a competitive fight.
Yeah.
It's not like he went out there and steamrolled Charles. He went the distance in a very competitive fight.
Yeah. And like you said, it was split decision. That was a really close one. And to go into a battle with a guy he already went to decision with before, That would and a 5-rounder too. I feel like that would be setting him up. You don't want to take that opportunity and then lose, and then you're stuck again on the outside waiting to get that opportunity again.
Right, because he's not Dustin or Justin.
Right.
They'll get a fourth. Well, this is about to be fucking damn near Dustin's fourth title shot, and Justin Gaethje will probably have a fucking sixth by then.
My other guy, Bo Nickel, went out and got the sub again on Cody Brundage. The first was just kind of an ugly round. Second, Bo finally got it done. Who would you like to see Bo fight next, and how far up in the rankings should his opponent be? Like, how comfortable are we with like putting Bo if he beats said person at that rank?
He needs to fight Cody Brundage again because Cody Brundage beat him in the court of public opinion. So I need to see him fight Cody Brundage again every Saturday for the next 3 Saturdays at least. And then maybe if Cody Brundage doesn't laugh as he's getting punched in the face, then maybe I'll think Bo Nickel deserves the next step up in competition. But until then, man, Cody Brundage is just like a fucking superstar. I just think he's incredible. It's basically a synopsis of the brain dead bullshit I've been seeing on social media fucking lately. I think that fight was a case of Bo playing with his food, which I said that was going to happen, and then he just got tired of it and was like, fuck it, I'm going to choke this dude out. It's kind of the joke's gotten old type thing, basically. Like, oh, this guy's kind of fun to play with.
I feel like Brundage didn't do anything. He did these like really stupid, low chance, low success, not connecting jumps and punches and crap, and then just turtled up until Bo just choked him out. Like, dude did nothing the entire fight.
It was a $5 version of Jorge Masvidal if Jorge Masvidal fought in a trailer park still instead of the Kimbo Slice backyards, a trailer park instead of the backyards of Miami, and he was strung out on fentanyl and hungover. As far as who I'd like to see Bo Nickel face next, let me look at the rankings right quick. But I still say a good challenge for him would be the number 15 guy. At least he was number 15 last I checked last month. Pedro Calvel or some bullshit like that. He'd be pretty dope. Dope little fight to see if he earns his place in the rankings. But let me check and see who's fucking ranked right quick to find out who I think a good match for him next would be. Because I'm a little concerned about his striking, but overall, I'm not nearly as fucking pro clutching as apparently everybody else in their fucking mall about that performance. Everybody else is over here fucking getting pro necklace. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it took them 2 rounds to finish them. And it's like, your fucking mom takes more than 2 rounds to finish me, and I don't see her complaining. Cal Baralho, that's the guy I'm trying to think of. That'd be a good fight. He's number 15. That'd be a perfect break into the rankings for Nickel. Chris Curtis is out for a while. He's 14, hamstrings fucked. Paul Craig's intriguing. I don't know if Paul Craig's trying to stay at middleweight or go back up to 205. That'd be an interesting one. Number 12, Anthony Hernandez, who Nickel called out himself. That would be good. I got no beef with that. Hamzat, I don't think he's ready for Hamzat yet. It'd be a good fight, but let's not kill either one. Ooh, Jack Hermanson at 10. That'd be good. Ooh, Roman Dolidze at 9.
That's
Nasruddin Imavov at 8. I like those options. Everybody else I think's a bit much. Paulo's a bit too big, right? Yeah, I draw the line at Paulo. I don't think Paulo, Brendan Allen, Vittori, Cannonier, Whitaker, Adesanya, Strickland, or Duplessis are candidates. The biggest guy I would go is number 8, Imavov would be reasonable. But I like Hermanson, Hernandez, and Cal Baralho the best. Yeah, Dolidze. And then Paul Craig based off whatever the fuck Paul Craig calls himself doing.
Man. Yeah. Then
he's got good options.
I agree. Khamzat stands out. Like he needs to fight. He needs to fight so he can move up again.
Yeah. No, once again, I like Khamzat, full disclaimer, but he's like fucking Colby Covington to me right now in terms of the whole the shtick's getting old. Just like Colby's fucking take you to the 7th layer of hair and all that shit just doesn't hit the same anymore. Khamzat's I kill you, I smash you. It gets old when you ain't done no fucking smashing in two fucking years, damn near, bud.
And then if I can, I'll ask you one more question. What do you think about the they were showing Dricus and Adesanya? So is that who you would want to see for the first title defense for Duplessis, or would you rather have somebody else?
First thing that stood out to me with that was DDP was dressed more like a real African than Israel Adesanya. Can't wait for all the fucking hate in the comments based off that. That was just really fucking ironic to me. That was a smug chuckle I let out diabolically in my fucking leather recliner while smoking a cigar type shit when I noticed that. Like, interesting that he's wearing a dashiki. As I fucking twirled my mustache like the supervillain of MMA that I fucking am. That was interesting. As far as do I want to see him defend against Adesanya? I like what Adesanya has done for the sport. I like his repertoire. I like his arsenal. I like his techniques. Blah, blah, fucking blah. I shouldn't have to suck the fucking dude off before I give criticism. But here we are because once again, fucking flamers. All that fun shit, there's a lot to learn from him. I'm kind of hoping he just fades away. I really am. Just, it was very telling when you see Volkanovski's reaction to Max Holloway, KO, and Gaethje. Max Holloway, his biggest rival in the division for such a long time, and how happy he was for him. And you juxtapose that with Israel Adesanya and his reaction to Pereira, KO, and Hill, and the dude's not even in your fucking division anymore, and he moved up. And it's just he realizes he's on borrowed time at this point, and he's kind of accomplished what he set out to do and all this and fucking blah, 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 blah. So he's got limited fights. I don't really have the excitement that I did before when they had the whole he was trying to bait DDP into saying the N-word, and it was just fucking weird how he just kept dropping the N-word with the soft A at the end towards him, and just fucking weird ass lead up and build up. It's not even exciting anymore. But at the same time, do I really want to see a Sean Strickland rematch? If it's even true that Sean Strickland's supposed to be fighting Costa and he beats Costa, I don't know. 185's in a weird position. I feel like the next challenger for the belt, because Israel hasn't even fucking fought in a hot minute now because he's been purposely taking time off since he lost to – who did he even lose? Since he lost to Strickland, he's been intentionally taking time off. So that was September last year, so not that long, but who knows how much long he's going to sit around and fucking cry about it and just bitch and moan. So I don't know. I would say based on how long it takes his ass to get back in the fucking octagon, I wouldn't hate him fighting DDP for the belt. But right now, if it's not Strickland or Adesanya, I really want to see what the fuck Khamzat can do. It's been 4 fucking years. It's time to shit or get off the pot. Those are my top 3 choices.
I was going to ask, should the winner of Khamzat Whitaker get that chance?
Since Whitaker is now in an interesting position to where he hasn't fought, well, he's fought DDP before and lost. It'd be interesting to give him a chance to get the rematch and to also get the belt back. So I wouldn't hate that. Even if Whitaker won, I'd be fine with him having the opportunity to get his lick back and to get the belt back potentially if he wins. As much as I like Bobby and respect him and all that and legend of the sport, I really just hope Khamzat, because like I said, for all the fucking hype and the fucking edging that my little dingus has been undergoing for the past 4 fucking years, I'm ready for it to either be a fucking climax or, for it to just be over. Like, let me move on. This is a toxic relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. Bobby, you got anything else before we get out of here, man?
Fuck the haters, love the supporters.
Everybody, even if they're a hater, they're a supporter.
That is true. There's a thin line between love and hate, and you're still obsessed either way.
You better start listening to the Better in Green podcast You will not regret it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And hey, I'm Dean Blandino.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Better Win Green, eh? To Better Win Green, eh? To Better Win Green, eh? Listening to cash out, that's what it's all about. Come on, let's make cash now. We always on spot and we cover all spot from the bottom to the top, hey. Shout out to Ethan, shout out to Wyatt, shout out to Ben. Welcome, welcome to our podcast, Better Win Green.